Hi, this is Nikki. This is your reading for the full moon coming up on the 8th of July 2017. The moon is in Capricorn, the sun is in Cancer, so it's quite a grounded full moon. It's not going to be as chaotic and crazy as some full moons are. It's falling on a Saturday, so it's always a good idea to go out and allow the moon space to give us things. They always want to give us a gift. And if you the more you do, the more you go out, the more you connect with people, the more chances you give that moon to gift you more interest and more excitement into your life. It's Capricorn moon, so I think the gift of this moon is going to be clarity. I think it's going to show us really where we do stand with people, especially emotionally, and we'll have a lot more clarity moving forward. I think that's what this full moon really wants to give us. There's quite an interesting thing going on this year. You've got quite a lot of slow moving planets in a lot of the cardinal signs. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra and Capricorn. So those signs have got a lot of slow moving planets in them. So because the sun and the moon is also in cardinal signs, Cancer and Capricorn, it's going to activate some of those connections. You've got a lot of squares and oppositions, so that is going to come up with some challenges. It's especially going to affect those signs. Cardinal signs are going to have quite a few challenges this year as these connections get activated, but I think this moon, for certainly those signs, you're going to have a breakthrough, and it probably will be an emotional breakthrough because the moon rules emotions. And Capricorn is not the most over emotional sign. It's very calm thinking, it's very clear thinking. And sometimes they can get caught out by that actually, because sometimes it all looks great on paper, but somehow it's not quite working emotionally. So anything like that, it's going to, I think, help us find a breakthrough with that. It's anything that happens around this full moon, because Capricorn is such a grounded energy, they don't go around chopping and changing their mind. They pretty much know where they are. So decisions and breakthroughs that happen, they're here to stay. We can rely on them. It's a lovely, reliable, strong energy. Any new ideas that you want to put into place, if you are thinking of breaking out, moving away from the crowd, this cardinal energy, this leadership energy will support anything like that, because cardinal signs, leadership signs, they are not crowd followers and they're not really people pleasers. Not really, Libras are a bit on the surface, but you know, generally they are moving forward with their own ideas. They're not followers. So if you've got something you want to put in place, that energy is going to help you a lot. Okay, the cards that we've pulled for the full moon. Two of Wands. And this is the start of a journey. There are some endings around a full moon. It's a time where we can see what we've achieved, appreciate achievements, and you do get some gifts. You do get a bit of luck normally with a full moon. Things do turn up, things do change. It shows us that there's always a cycle moving forward. Two of Wands is about planning and making journeys, whether that's an emotional journey, starting new things. It's you know, it's quite a nice energy actually to move forward. That's pretty good. That's good for a full moon. Then you've got the Four of Swords. This is quite a stuck energy, but I don't think this full moon is going to put us in a place where we can't move forward. It's about that calmness, that it's not going to be a time of trouble. What you say will be listened to and taken at face value. It's not going to be fiery. It's not going to be difficult. It's about being calm and making calm choices. And this is a very calm energy. If you can't move forward, then it is quite easy to accept that as well. It's not about fighting. Then you've got the King of Swords. King of Swords, he wants to tell you the truth, and the full moon wants you to know the truth as well. So it's kind of supporting that energy. If you've got questions this weekend, then I think you'll get answers. All swords really want to cut through red tape, cut through flannel, get to the nitty gritty of things, really understand what's going on. And because it is a moon, it will be about emotions. And it's a strong full moon because it's in Capricorn, but the sun is in Cancer, and the moon rules Cancer, so it's strong when it's in Cancer. All month the moon will be strong, and Capricorn's a very strong sign as well. And this is a king. It's kind of like the grandfather sign. Capricorn, it's very sensible, it's very grounded. So I think we can make some really good choices this weekend. We can make some good decisions and be quite happy with them, long-term decisions as well. And that is a great way to use the full moon energy, because I think it's going to be quite, high energy is not the right word, it's going to be a strong energy. You know, if you think of the energy of Earth, it's just very solid and you can't overcome it. It's just there, absolutely solid. And so I think decisions made around this full moon are going to have that kind of solidity, and that's a great way to move forward. We've had a lot of chaos, a lot of planets doing crazy things, and this is probably going to be one of the most sensible full moons, if you like, of the year. And so it is a really good one to get some things in place for the future. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for listening, and if you have liked the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.